The path to drug approval is a long, winding, and costly road. It is estimated to take over 10 years and in excess of $2 billion to bring a drug to market.
The process of drug development involves taking a scientific breakthrough in a laboratory setting and generating the evidence so that we know it's safe and effective for your pharmacy shelves. We need to have that confidence so that I feel good having my own children or my mother taking that same medicine.
As the COVID-19 pandemic materialized globally in 2020, it created a need for researchers to react quickly to global health issues, in many ways becoming a key driver for the pharmaceutical industry to modernize and accelerate the execution of clinical trials.
During the pandemic, medical researchers around the world needed to make sure that the patients in clinical trials were being monitored for safety and that they could continue to access their medicines. As a result, they started to leverage new types of technology that had not been widely used in clinical research before to enable patients to participate from home. Those approaches, whether video and telemedicine, remote patient monitoring, and so on, all were introduced rapidly in order to keep these clinical trials running and to keep our ability to monitor patient safety.
Novel treatments, along with a paradigm shift to more patient-centric clinical trials, have been brought to the forefront. In doing so, the realization that the type and method of collecting data and the speed in which that data is delivered is critical.
We're talking about self-reported data as well as self-tracked data. So the digital endpoints are two parts to it. Capturing measurements in a smart way, using smarter devices like your mobile device. The patient can, from the convenience of their home, utilizes sensors, wearables, telemedicine that enable us to capture all the data in real time. Also, it gives us the insight as we capture the patient experience to adjust the way we conduct the research so that patients have a better experience in clinical trials.
Since 2009, EDETEK, headquartered in Princeton, New Jersey, has delivered innovative solutions resulting in unparalleled advantages for clinical development related to data quality, time of completion, and cost efficiency.
EDETEK is a clinical technology and a solution provider company. We started at the end of 2009, and this is our 10th year. EDETEK started because we had a dream where technology, innovation will bring the improvement into humans' health, to humans' life. We have been involved with more than 1,000 clinical trials, and we have brought up the new technologies, the new solutions, and the new ways of doing clinical trials to the pharmacologists, to the medical doctors, to the patients, and to research institutions.
Since its first release in 2016, more than 40 companies have processed over 1,300 clinical trials in the Conform Platform. It also managed multiple COVID-19 studies, which were configured in record time.
The Conform Platform is an industry informatics platform that it's the conductor of the orchestra, if you will. It brings together data producers with data consumers. The way that it does this is it collects data, it validates that data, it aggregates that data, it transforms that data to any standard that's required, and makes it available for the data consumers.
We build a Conform to connect to all different systems, different hospitals, different medical devices, effectively then accumulate and accommodate all the data in one place in real time. That has never been done before.
Particularly with this COVID pandemic, really this need for remote trials and more patient-focused trials. With that comes more digital endpoints, which means an increase in the volume of data that's being produced. So you need a way to get that all collected and aggregated in one spot so that researchers can have that data at their fingertips much quicker to make decisions. It's got a very flexible infrastructure, and we're able to ramp up quickly, particularly because of so much reusability within the platform, whether it's reusability amongst the adapters that connect us to the different data providers, or reusability amongst the templates within the system that we can share from study to study as well.
As technology takes the industry further into the future, hope lies on the horizon for a more seamless and transparent clinical development process.
What we're very excited about nowadays is that we're preparing our second generation of Conform, where we will have special programs crawling the data in real time. They will find any discrepancies or any safety problems or any efficacy successes of therapies and vaccines, and then will direct scientists and medical professionals to the data that they actually need to see. We want to bring patients to be active participants in clinical trials. It has never been done before. When we crawl the data, we will be able to message with the patient. We will be able to interact with the patient bidirectionally. We can also bring patients to our system, and for the first time, they can actually see their own data. But what is also very important for sites, what Conform is going to do, it will allow sites to bring their own devices, their own systems.
I think that everyone who works in clinical research always has at the front of their mind that the patient's waiting, and we really want to get treatments to patients faster. And so a platform like Conform can really help in accelerating cycle times and getting those treatments to patients that are waiting.
For more information, visit EDETEK.com.